Ladies and gentlemen, we are motherfucking back. Oh my God, it has been forever. Life has been life, but guess what? We still hanging out the window screaming, yeah! Yes, sir. This is PJ Lake, and I got my boy, Jason. And guess what? Today we got a special motherfucking guest, man. What up, big boy?
What it do? What it do?
How you doing, man? You gonna introduce yourself?
I'm PJ the Bathroom Man. Shit, y'all know me.
Hey,
Everybody knows me
man.
in the city. So
But if you don't know, man, this is one of the number one nightclub concierge, man. You can find him at Red Rose in the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? Making sure everything is going smooth. We're going to get into that, man. Sleepy, what the fuck has been up, dog?
Shit, I think we should just be real with our friends. We've been just socializing life. I was in the hospital for a couple of days. Now I'm on a health kick, trying to get my life back together. But other than that, we're going to be here potting, showing you good times. And, life is great. You know what I mean? Just got to keep it moving. God is good.
Man, I love that, man. And speaking of sick, like, we literally have been, like, going through some things, man. I had Ozempic issues, and, man, it's been wild. It's been very
I,
wild,
I,
y'all.
I think it's like what you say when we were younger, when we were kids. You hear your daddy and your grandmother talking about when you turn 38, 40, shit start not working the same, start
Hey.
like when you wake up. But now it's just like it's part of life. You can't dodge that nowhere now.
Most definitely, man. Health is wealth. You guys take care of yourself out there, man. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
man.
Shout out to my boy PJ, man, because PJ is like one of the pioneers of making and doing a total 360 visually. And we probably drop a picture of that. But like, PJ, tell us about your health journey and like, how big you used to be. And
really to start, I wasn't always big. You know what I mean? Like I played soccer in high school. I was pretty healthy for the most part. But after I got out of high school, that's when life starts taking a hold of you. You end up just a whole different lifestyle. So it was
right,
just I was a very responsible worker, but on the weekends, I like to enjoy myself, and part of that was just uh, living an unhealthy lifestyle, eating whatever you wanted to, going to sleep, waking up, trying to revive yourself.
right.
Through the years, that takes its toll. I tell people you ain't get big overnight. You're not gonna lose it overnight, but
Hmm.
it's the day by day.
Most definitely.
But so finally, I think at my heaviest, I was probably like at 365. When you're that big, you don't really know how big you are because you're
Right,
leaning over trying to see the needle
right,
and looking, and every breath you take, that thing swinging and swinging. You
right,
don't know. So I guesstimate it was probably like 365, but
right.
it took me about like 2.5 years to get all that weight off, just through diet, exercise, living a healthy lifestyle. Not just what I started doing, but what I stopped doing. If you step back and look at how you're living your life, you're in the shape you're in due to the lifestyle you're living.
Correct.
If you're not in good shape, you're not living a healthy lifestyle, and you have to sit back and be honest with yourself.
Right.
What's causing that? The, we can all answer that question. It ain't no secret. It ain't no science. We all know where we're slipping, but the hardest part of the journey of living in a healthier lifestyle is mentally being willing to accept your flaws, be honest with yourself, and tell yourself that this is the reason why things aren't going the way I want
Hmm.
them to, and mentally being accepting to leave that stuff behind and pick up healthier
Right.
habits that are going to contribute
And,
to where
and,
you're
and
at.
what a lot of people don't know, like PJ holds a special spot in my heart because man, when I started my sobriety journey, I would go in the bathroom and I remember the day I started. I say, PJ, day one. He would say, all right, just what you used to tell me? Another is just some hours or something you used to say. I'd
PJ's
be
the
like,
man with
I
the
tell you, it's
quotes.
only 24
he was
hours in a day,
yeah,
dog.
he
You
was
just
like
got
the
to get through
24
it.
hours in a day.
24 hours in a day.
And
Get through it.
day by day, I would be like, PJ, day two, and he's very supportive,
Yeah.
and whatever it is that you want to do and try, man, like PJ is that guy who will help you. And I mean, 365 days, I'm 1 year sober, and I want to
Yeah.
thank
Congratulations,
everybody who was
nigga.
Yeah.
there, you know,
Yeah.
including PJ, man, because there's plenty of nights he see me in the bathroom crazy, you know what I mean? He never judged me, but just to be there, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that, you
Oh,
know what I'm
all
saying?
day, man. I'm very supportive for people that want better for themselves, but that's the main part. Is a lot of people they know what to do, but they're just not willing to accept it. And it's like at that
Right.
point, I mean, you're cheering for a team that's destined to lose, dog, and that's just the reality of it. Like it's not. You can't. I mean, it's tough. It's
Right.
tough.
And I want to say congratulations to Sleepy, bro. He started his workout journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I will tell y'all, man, there's no shortcuts to this shit. Cause like right now, I'm on Ozempic, and yes, I'm losing weight, but I am paying for it. Like it's no shortcut to it, you know. And I'm not on Ozempic to lose weight, but mainly for my diabetes. But I will tell you this, like you know, those who are out there with no Ozempic and who really getting up and pushing themselves to go work, I applaud you guys, man, because it definitely takes discipline, it takes hard work, and it's all about your support system. Find you people that want to see you win. You
and
know.
and part of the reason why I try to help people that are in that same position. For one, I've been there. I know what you're going through. I did it all myself. Like I had people that were inspirational, but they were just inspirational when they saw me. When I
Right.
woke up every morning, it took me to get out of bed and me
Right.
to make things happen, for me to open up that front door and take that step and get
Right.
to it. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to hold your hand 100% through the way.
Right.
You'll have your support, and they're good while they're there. But what really snapped for me is back in 2014, I had a homeboy, same size as me. We both were best friends. People thought we were brothers. And he kept having heart problems. Finally, he passed with congestive heart failure. And I sat there and watched that happen to him. And I watched the family come in. I know how it hurt people. I watched our other friends. I know how it hurt me. And like everybody's remarks were, he had a long life left to live, or he died too soon, or this, that, and the other. Like, I felt like that could, for one, that could have been avoided. But for two, that could have been me right there. I'm
Yeah.
right there with him all day, every day. Like that's
Right.
me.
Right.
So it really snapped into reality. You don't take care of yourself out here, man. You just cut your time short on this earth.
Right.
So that really kind of, I didn't want to be remembered for the gone too soon kind of person, man. I
Yeah.
wanted to be remembered for the greatness that I've done and accomplished
Right.
while I'm here. And that
Right.
really just put a fire under my ass. Like, man, get your shit
Right.
together and get out here and shine, bro. Nobody's going to believe you're anything of greatness if you're not producing, having great production, you know what I mean?
Right.
So your life is your movie. You write it day by day, script by script. Are you writing a story you're proud to tell people, man? If you really honestly ask yourself that, and you're honest about your answer, if that answer is no, it's as simple as changing it. But you have to, it's simply said, but you have to put that action to it, man.
Right.
So get out there and put that action
And before
to
we
it.
get off that, one thing, PJ, he has a little life hack, and lately I've been doing it, and I'm not doing it. You know, I'm not doing it voluntarily. Put it like this, but
Is the time one?
no, it's the eating slower and enjoying. Like eat slower. You don't have to eat it all at one time. Savor each bite. Actually chew your food. Because I mean, like the Ozempic will not let you intake too much, but it's taught me how to pace myself and not to just
I think, yeah, and that's what we used to do a lot. We used to
just throw it down like
yeah, like we were in
Picture-
the army, just like
Picture this, okay? So what you're putting in your mouth is a solid. And what it comes out, regardless of how much you do or don't chew, what the waste that you produce is not a solid the solid mass you put it in. So somewhere between your mouth and your ass, it went through a process. That process is more easily done by your mouth, by just chewing the shit out of your food. So when it goes into your system, it don't have to work to break it down any further. Your mouth did it for you. Now, if you don't, especially if you eat a lot of red meats and stuff like that, your stomach is working overtime. If working at all, you're not getting all the nutrients because it's like breaking down rocks rather than sludge. You're not getting all the nutrients from your food. And it's like you're really just cutting yourself short by not chewing your food.
so. I love that. And before we move on and get into today's topics, you went to Thailand, right?
Yeah. I went for almost a month.
that's called a motherfucking real vacation.
Yeah.
Not
Man,
what you
that-
fucking people be doing, talking about 2 or 3 days. My man went out there, got with the culture.
I
It
was there for a month. Like, I wanted to experience what it was like to live there, not just go on some tourist shit, not just go and have a good weekend or whatever. I wanted to know what the day-to-day life would be like in this.
How
in a
was
whole
how
other
was the
country.
weather every day?
It was very hot. Now, we live in Texas, so we're used to kind of hot. It was different. It was a different hot.
Not humid, right?
No, not humid. Very, but it was different hot. But I looked at some of the other foreign people that were not from Texas, that came from cooler climates, and I was thankful. I was like, yeah, I went through a little training before I got here. So, but it was hot. You do sweat everywhere you go. But I will tell you this: everybody sweats, but nobody stinks. And I'm pretty sure it's just because they eat fresh, good food over there. It's not the processed stuff we eat here in America. But I did find that very interesting because I sweat here in America too. And I mean, I work out. Shit, y'all work out with me. We sweat. And here it smells. It smells like sweat. You know what I mean? But over
Sleepy, ask the question you've been waiting to ask about Thailand.
Are the prostitutes really 25 cents?
there, no. They're not 25 cents, but they are extremely cheap. They are extremely cheap.
What about the legendary?
Say it. Where's our co-host? Say it.
I mean, they're out there too. But the thing is, and what's crazy is, it's like people joke about it and shit.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, we live in Austin, Texas, dog. They're here too, and I feel like the ones here are more outspoken and more like almost kind of look for attention.
Yeah.
Over there,
they blend.
They're not waiters. You're not waiters, waitresses. You're servers. You don't really see. You judge people off their character. They're not acting outlandish. They're not doing anything crazy. They're normal people. So it's like it's very easy to, like, honestly, I feel like I'm not really involved in the culture here in Austin. So it's like it almost is like, I guess, fear of the unknown. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Over there, and I guess that uncomfortableness in a sense makes me feel like I have some sort of borderline homophobia type stuff, even though I'm pretty open to anybody as long as they're respectful. But over there, I did not get that weird type vibe. It was just
So Americans are the only people that over sexualize.
Yeah, I think it's just the tourist people. They just go to the most like they know where the hood is.
I'll tell you this, bro. It's definitely out there, and if you're looking for it, you can find it.
Type shit.
But if you're not looking for it, they're not trying to force that on you. They're open about who they are. You're not trying to fool nobody. Like
Can you say that? Can you say that? I was trying to cut you off because how you just said it. Can you say that one thing you told me the other day about the bathroom? About looking at dicks and then night.
Oh man, I done seen people in the bathroom. You know, they're sitting there talking to their homeboy at the urinals, talking, and they glance down. They real quick glance down. I was like, dog, what is you doing, bro? Sometimes the girls come up, they want to buy snacks and shit. They're like, hey, can you come here? I'm like, for what? Just what do you need? I'm not leaving my
all
station.
this while you're peeing?
They're like, I don't want to see no dicks. And I tell them, look, I've worked in this bathroom for 15 years. I ain't never seen a dick. You know
we
why?
back in
'Cause
America?
I
Is
wasn't
this
trying
story?
to see a dick.
Wait, is this story taking place in America or Thailand?
No, in the bathroom here in America. This is what he's talking about. But what I tell him is like, man, I've been in the bathroom for 15 years. Not once have I ever seen a dick because I wasn't trying to see a dick. If you stop trying to see it, then you won't fucking see it. Don't look down. There's nothing down there for you. Like,
But that's what he means. Like in Thailand, if you're not looking for it, you're not going to run into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So tell us about the being the bathroom guy. What is your job? What's a normal day?
So basically, man, that bathroom is an open platform for anything you want. You know what I mean? You are your own independent contractor. You work it however you want. And the thing is like it's really truly an ultimate hustle because just because you learn one location, you might go to another location and it'd be a totally different ball game. You have to learn to adapt. So it's like when I started, basically you just get the bare essentials and as people are coming through, you just talk to them. Hey man, what do you need that I don't have? If one person says it, cool. If 10 people say it, that might be some money right there you missing out on. You might want to get that. So that's kind of what I've just been doing my whole 15 years is setting up shop, finding out my clientele, getting to know people. I've been doing it so long now. A lot of these customers, I used to serve their mom and serve their daddies when they used to come in. Like I'm generational in this game now.
Type shit.
But yeah, man, and I always used to worry about job security. Like, man, I don't know what I would ever do, like if I lost this job or whatever. But now I've been doing it for so long and just for whatever reasons end up working at multiple locations. And I feel very confident that, like, if you do a good job, you'll always be welcome, you know.
For you guys that don't know what we're trying to say, PJ has a bathroom setup that looks like a fucking 7-Eleven store just in the corner. So if you need breath mints, you need fucking eye drops, you need cigarettes, you need vapes, you need a phone charger, you need this, you need that, PJ is your go-to man in the club. You took your shit, you need some cologne to smell good, PJ got you.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I sell convenience. You know what I mean? If I'm right there next to people when they need something.
And not only are you the bathroom guy, but you are a clothing line designer and owner. What's the name of your clothing line?
Yeah, I started a little clothing line called Addicts and Fiends Culture Club. It's really just based on street culture. You know, I love street art, street cultures, things of that nature. But I based it off such so I can make anything from bags to hats to clothes to.
Can you zoom? Can you take your hat and just kind of put it in the camera so they can see in your shirt? And I mean, like PJ makes everything, and I like the way it's all about like you say, street culture.
And the quality is fucking.
Whew.
The quality you can find in Neiman Marcus, this shit is top tier.
Hey,
I'll make sure that, you know what I'm saying, like if I'm making something, would I buy it? You know what I mean? Would I be happy with it?
Right.
If I put a price tag on it, could I justify that?
Right.
And I feel like absolutely, man. I want my shit to be A1 quality. You know what I mean?
right. So they can purchase. Give them your Instagram handle, your website, like how they can get in touch with you.
So basically, you can just go on my website. It's got all my Facebooks, Instagrams, everything linked in on it. My website is www.addictsandfiends.com. So check that out. I'm not too sure what the Instagram and handles are, but they're on there. But yeah, just go check out my website.
And if they want to follow you,
me personally, my Instagram page is pj.512. It'll pop up, PJ the Bathroom Man. That's me.
Okay.
But everything's linked in through there. Definitely follow.
so are you ready to get in the pot with us?
Yeah,
Okay. First thing
absolutely.
we do, so I want to welcome you to the Your Podcast. This is me and Sleepy's baby, and it's growing. And shout out to everybody that's been following and keeping up with us. Shout out to my Aunt Jan. She keeps us on our toes because sometimes I'm
Jan's right
telling
here,
you,
Nora.
hey man, Jan is like, what happened to your podcast? And you know, I'm telling you, we a lot has happened within the last 2 weeks, and so we're back on it. Shout out to people listening to us. So what we normally do is we start the podcast off with telling you what's today's national day. Today is National Professional House Cleaners Day. Today is National Monte Cristo Day.
What's that?
Man, I fuck up a Monte Cristo
What-
back
what-
in the Bennigan's
I'm looking
day.
at it. Bennigan.
Bennigan's had them Monte Cristos that were.
It looks like a sandwich.
It's like a turkey, ham, club sandwich with all these cheese in it, but they batter it in like funnel cake and they deep fry it and they put powdered sugar on it and it comes with like some sort of like raspberry preserves that you
What?
fucking dip in there.
That sounds.
Yeah, you're a fat boy at heart. You do the whole
Hey,
recipe.
you.
Oh yeah, bro, yeah. And I
Where,
and I
where,
want- and
where
I
can we
want
get
all of
one
that on
right
there.
now?
I
Where
want
can
all
we
of that
get
on
one
there,
right
yeah.
fucking now?
I just want
'Cause
to see
that,
them make it. That looks
bro,
crazy.
I didn't
No,
know they
yeah.
had jelly on it. You know, don't threaten me
No,
with a
they
good
give
time.
you a cup of jelly to dip it in.
Oh,
Oh, don't threaten me with a good fucking
Yeah,
time.
it's like if you just decided you're done on this earth, just go have you one. Just go have. What a way to go! What a way to go!
It was a Monte Cristo.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna get you there
Wow.
real quick.
Wow.
Yeah, and the thing is I ain't never seen them serve them in any less than a 4-piece. Like you're gonna get 4 big ass triangles of these big ass
Wow.
deep fried
So
batter sandwich.
it's like a funnel cake sandwich with ham,
It's a funnel cake club with 3 different cheeses and ham and turkey.
bacon, ham and turkey.
I feel like I need to go on a diet just talking about it, to be real.
Wow. So is that like your dirty little secret that?
Well, no, Bennigan, I'd only fuck with it from Bennigan's, and they
Yeah.
are no more. So I just, I kicked that habit just off
I
of.
remember, I know they have it at Cats in Houston. If you ever go to shout out to Cats in Houston.
I don't know. I heard they're building that Cats back on 6th Street. They bringing it back.
What?
Yeah, they bought Play and Pop.
Yeah, they finna
They
bring
bought
it
that whole
back.
building in Rio.
Oh
and
wait,
everything.
Cats bought the building.
Yeah,
Cats
Cats
is
bought-
Cats not play, honey. Come on for 24 hours. Cats is open 24 hours in Houston, and it's like the food is not all that,
Well, like,
but it's 24 hours.
I'll say this. You know about the original Cats in New York City?
The Cats was in New York.
The original Cats is a New York City restaurant.
Oh,
They were owned by it was still owned by Jewish people, but it's a known pastrami deli.
wow.
That when I mean people line up online for hours and from like 8 a.m. to
Right.
8 p.m. I remember when I was in high school, I didn't know nothing about it. I knew of it, but the kids they were in class. We worked there.
So it's a mafia shit.
No, it's not mafia. It was just the Spanish kids worked there because remember in New York City, you could, when you turn 16, you could get a job.
Right.
I was trying to figure out how these motherfuckers were wearing Jordans, this and that. Like
Yeah, and they were working at Cats.
they were making $23 an hour in fucking.
I have a side question, Sleep. What does it mean when you say the Jewish owned it? What does that mean?
Like the people, the Jews.
So what about the Jew? What is the thing? What is the big conspiracy about the Jews?
Nah, they
you
got
guys?
money. They're the biggest landlords in the world, bro. Basically,
Is that true, or is that matter of
it's
opinion?
a proven fact.
And when we saying Jew, can it be a black Jew?
Yeah, if you're Jewish. Like the Star David Jews, I don't know. I'm not
I
so
mean,
religious,
like,
I just don't know.
I mean, when I say so, here's the thing. I always hear people saying, you know, when it comes down to things like this is not a racial thing. This is
Like when you
this
hear
is
people say "Don't be a Jew," that means don't be cheap.
oh. But are they saying it as a color, or is it? Are we describing a race of
A
people,
race of people,
or is it a religion of people?
a religion of people, the cult.
PJ, your thoughts?
Man, I don't know. I'm trying to compare it to other religions. Like other religions, you have Chinese New Year. Do you have to be Chinese to celebrate that? I don't. I feel like if you're down with the culture, then that's something you can celebrate.
Right.
You know, so I feel like it's just a part of being of a culture,
Right.
regardless of your ethnicity or do you vibe with that culture?
So what you saying? The Jew? What
I
are we
feel like
saying?
anybody can be a part of that.
Be a
as long
Jew?
as long as they abide by the culture
So
rules.
is Jay-Z a Jew?
I mean,
No.
if he abides by the rules.
Nah, he works. The working man is his partner.
My thing is okay. So I like this because isn't this Jew thing is not a black or a white thing. It's a Jew thing. So it's a race more powerful than what people with the white and black racial card thing.
Mhm.
And so why are people still tripping over black and white shit?
I don't know. It's America.
Wow. It's time for us to travel out the country. Maybe it'd be
PJ got some knowledge for you if you want to know some crazy shit. PJ told me today
what?
on my walk.
What?
Oh yeah, so
Listen to
man,
this.
like this is happening right now. A lot of people that just don't know nothing, or they just feel unaffected, or what. But there's already right now quite a few countries that have come out and just said, "Man, we don't accept U.S. currency. Like we're not taking it. Don't bring it to us.
Right.
It's worthless to us." So from what I hear, other countries, a lot more countries are going to start doing that same thing, which also at the same time, our federal government is coming out with this Fed card. Like it's already out, but they're slowly introducing it to us to where they're tracking all of our money and it's all going to be under their control. So if our money is good to no other countries and we can only spend it here in America, then we're pretty much just going to be trapped here, you know what I mean? For at least that's the way it looks to me. But not only our money as individual citizens, but think about foreign trade. If they won't trade my money, they're not trading corporations' monies either. So that means all the things that we've been buying in other countries at a low price are now going to be produced in
Right.
America, and it's not coming with that 25-cent an hour labor
Right.
fee. It's coming with that $23 an hour fee. So it's like everything's gonna be inflated. Our money's gonna be worthless to other countries. Like it's right now. I feel like everything's just they keeping us comfort. You know what I mean? The
Right.
gas is
And
low.
I feel like this is when cryptocurrency is going to come into play. Which everybody purchase Shiba Inu. You can
Yes,
be a future billionaire too if you purchase Shiba Inu.
But if our money's no good, then I feel like why couldn't the cryptocurrency the same thing? Like I don't know. I feel like that's a very volatile market that I don't understand either.
Well, from my knowledge, cryptocurrency is the new it's the new secured way to transfer money, spend money, and it's unaccountable money because it's virtual, and it could be exchanged into any currency in the United States of America as long as you pay the fee.
And what's the fee?
Whatever, it depends on it depends on what network you on. So cryptocurrency is like you 35 290, or you can go 35 290 or 71. If you go 71, it might cost you this, but it's a whole bunch of restaurants down 71. But if you go 290, it's going. So that's how it is in layman's term. But You know, if you want to buy drugs, you want to buy things that you normally, you know, or to keep track or to hide money, even you would use cryptocurrency. And it is volatile, but most of the cryptocurrencies are made by people like me and you. So the only volatility they have is
So,
just when outside things
talking
affect it.
talking about cryptocurrency. Let's change subject. You think Diddy got some money in cryptocurrency?
Diddy was picked up by the feds, y'all. If y'all don't know,
But I'm just saying, $50 million
of course,
denied
of
bail.
course, every to me, anybody who has money has some type of money invested in cryptocurrency.
It's funny you say that because a lot of DJs that I know that are like tour famous DJs,
Yeah.
they're like they always talk about the crypto market.
Yeah, I
all the
wouldn't.
time.
Nah, I wouldn't put my life savings all
no, I
into
know,
crypto.
but-
You know, but I'm not telling y'all to put it all into crypto, but I do believe that will be the rise of crypto. See, there's more Bitcoin machines
Can you
that
get
Li-
confiscated?
listen. It's more Bitcoin machines and Tesla chargers than there is ATMs.
Yeah, we have a Bitcoin machine at Red Rose.
Why exactly? Because
Kinda wild.
if that credit card don't work, you can definitely go buy some Bitcoin.
All I know is if the internet crashes, which it did, what, a month or two ago,
Mhm.
who do I talk to?
Who
About
do
my
you
money?
talk to get your money out the bank? Because if the internet crash, everything crashes.
Yeah, but I don't even know what. At least in my bank, I know where y'all building is. I'm gonna show. I'm damn sure showing up.
Man,
I don't even know where to show
man,
up on a Bitcoin.
I don't know how many years today ago I was when I realized that the bank didn't keep money in the bank. I just Sleepy taught me that shit. He said banks don't keep money in the bank, and I kind of thought about it. I'm like, if the bank kept everybody's money that they deposit in the bank,
Yeah,
that would be fucking wild. It would be no room. So where does the money go? The Jews.
the Jews.
The Jews.
The Jews run the bank too. You got me fucked up. Rothschild, Chase, all that shit.
Woo.
Wells Fargo.
Do y'all believe that the Rothschilds are reptilian? I'm sleepy. Answer.
I don't
Yes or
even-
no?
No.
That's PJ.
Man, I don't even know where people came from, but I feel like it's all just started off as some sort of evolution. Like,
It's crazy you say that because in the movie Titanic, right?
Mhm.
They said that the Rockefellers were on there, the people who owned Chase. They didn't take the ship.
Yeah, that
because
was a murder plot. The Titanic.
They said yeah, that was gonna happen.
Okay, I got some more topics for y'all. Let's go ahead and move along.
We gonna talk about Diddy or not?
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to Diddy.
I'm just gonna
But
decide about that.
rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. He was laid to rest today in Atlanta. Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan. Apparently he overdosed on a bad pill or some bad drugs, and that has been the thing lately. But rest in peace to him. We're not gonna go deep into that. Frankie Beverly also passed. Sleepy's favorite actor, James Earl Jones. Sleepy says I look like James Earl Jones.
For the Sandlot, that version. If you have the overalls, yeah.
Fuck you.
At least I look like Michelin Man. You know who I'm looking like right now with no hat on?
Who?
I like fucking Tommy Boy.
Who is that?
You know, what's his name?
You look like the Mad TV
Fat
logo.
guy in a little coat.
I don't know, but James
You
Earl
don't know Tommy
Jones is
Boy
crazy.
is?
But James Earl Jones is iconic. So if I would have to pick out of all three of these people, out of Rich Homie Quan, Frankie Beverly, and looking like James Earl Jones, I'll take James Earl Jones. He played in literally over
Lion
100 of
King,
movies. Like,
Star Wars.
bro, that nigga had been getting it in since
Sandlot.
from the beginning. Like even young James Earl Jones used to beast when he talks like this, and I love it.
Rest in peace to James Earl Jones' childhood memory, Lion King.
Lion King. He played the father, right?
Father, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the Sandlot, he was the old man that everybody was scared of with the friendly dog.
Crazy. Would y'all get on a 9-month Caribbean cruise? Shout out to the Caribbean cruise. The Royal Caribbean cruise just returned after a 9-month.
Hiatus.
What you think, P?
no, I would not. Not for that long. No,
That's 9 months is wild.
nah.
You know it's crazy that you say that? So, you know when I go on my little dark rabbit holes, I watch YouTube and you get mad that I fuck up your algorithm. I watch how people work on cruises for years at a time. And it's like their vacation is like the whole time they're working. Like, you know what I mean? It's a job, but they get to travel for free. They live under the ship, and
That, I don't think that's cool.
no, but like it's like they have their own suites. But it's
Yeah.
like
Oh.
when you get back to sea, you're going on another trip. It's crazy. How it
I
really
looked
works.
in. I looked into that because I thought like maybe it would be cool to be like one of those crew member on there or whatever. But basically, it's like one concierge type person per every like 3 cabins. I don't know the numbers per se, but it's one person per, and all their job is to do is to learn who they are and make suggestions on things that they think they'd be interested in. And the better you are at your job, the more you'll be able to suit people with the activities because there's so much going on all at the same time that you want people to be not missing things, running after stuff that they're not interested in. But yeah, I thought that was a cool job. But in the same fact, like you said, man, you're on there. Your food's taken care of. You don't have to pay rent. You don't need a car. Everything is all your money is just stacked. There's nothing to spend money on.
So it's a Nigerian big girl that claims she goes to Dubai and she eats shit for $10,000. Would you guys eat a piece of shit for $10,000? She said the pieces go up to $50,000 based on the size. I've heard a lot of freaky ass, anal ass shit about Dubai. I guess when you're rich like that, you just make people do anything.
Yo, bro, like it's crazy you talk about that. So I got a homegirl, I'm not gonna mention her name,
Hmm.
from New York. You know that's where I'm from. She told me that that them dudes they be flying girls out there, right?
Yeah,
Make them take a test, like a make sure they don't got herpes, AIDS, or like just STD tests and shit
Yeah.
like that before they fly out. And the one girl told me a story that they went to go see some princes or whatever, and they took them out on a boat for like 3 days. And their boats are like fucking Titanic size
Right.
mansion yachts. And all the guys wanted to do was just fucking pee on them and shit on them.
Yeah.
And like degrade them.
yeah, like the great, like
And give them like 100 bands, 200 bands.
yeah, and that I've actually heard that. Like it's girls that leave from Houston for 10K. So I mean, and most of them are into ass and shit and sodomy and like I don't know,
And the great words of Big Mix, I got $40 for you, baby.
man. In the great words of what would you do for a Klondike bar? Would you eat a piece of shit for $10,000? Yes or no? Slim?
No.
PJ, would you eat a piece of shit for
Nah,
10,000?
I mean I don't need 10,000 that bad to be real with you.
Okay,
Nah.
moving right along.
What about you?
It depends on what day it was.
Oh yeah, first of the month, end of the month. Shit, fire up that
you
Foreman
know,
grill.
you know, for $50,000.
Oh, 50,000. That's like if you're gonna do some shit like that,
Like,
like not that I'm
she said the
condoning it,
pieces are as
but
big.
it better be enough to just go somewhere and get yourself get
Hey,
your life
you know,
situated.
I would eat it like it was some motherfucking chili.
I mean, to be honest with you, who's to say we're not eating shit right
You
now
feel
and
me?
we don't know?
Have y'all seen that movie Snowpiercer, where the whole time they were eating roaches, and they started to put crickets and everything. So the things
It's
that
so crazy. You always talk about all these good movies, but when it comes to watching it,
well, because these movies are more, I like to watch movies that kind of make you think.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Like I like to watch movies that make you question your existence. And I especially like movies that kind of give you a glimpse into the future because I believe that we do things by not only human selections but by extraterrestrial selection, meaning that I feel that there's people governing our species and that they pick certain people to do certain things and to put certain movies out there to test it out, to try it out. Every movie that's came out has damn near came to play. Like when they started making those purges, they're really trying to prepare people and test it out.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
That's crazy.
Because I mean, media, that shit. Listen,
What was that movie with Sandra Bullock where she was wearing the blindfold where you couldn't go
All
outside?
the birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And, Doug, and people were talking like if you went outside, like you was fixing to die, and then right after that, COVID happened, and they told us not to go outside. You know how
yeah.
many people still could just not stay inside?
yeah,
Like they really showed us that movie to test us. Like,
Yeah,
bro, you
they
go outside,
test
you're gonna
you.
die, and to see how
to see how you're gonna react to things. I mean, like media is very governed. I've even been looking at, because I'm one of them. Ooh, I wish I was famous. I wish I was this. I don't think I don't want to be famous because media is very governed. Like literally, when you watch the news, I have about 3 news apps on my phone. I'm from New Orleans, so I keep a New Orleans app. I'm from by way of Houston, so I have a Houston New Orleans. I mean a Houston news app, and I'm here in Austin, so I have an Austin news map. Those things go off simultaneously with the same information.
Yeah.
Different local events, of course, but everything is very governed. The script from when they say hey, hi, good morning, everybody's saying hey, hi, good morning the same way.
Yep.
We all programmed to do something. It's just what program you pick. Us as DJs, we go to work every day and do the same shit.
Yeah, it's muscle memory.
As the, like, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like people are chosen to be in control of the. Let's see what they think about this department, and they put it. They use media. They use music. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody brought it to my attention. They said school was like it's like jail.
Yep.
From making you get up at a certain time, from exiting, from riding the school bus like a jail bus, from it's like you know what I'm talking about, P, when they say school, like certain
Yeah.
things,
I
it's
mean,
institutional.
you have rules and things like that.
Yeah.
The rules aren't law.
Yeah,
They're rules, and you're forced to abide by them. Like they say, oh, you can't wear certain things on your clothes at our school, or certain images or
Right.
whatever. Like I kind of get it, but in the same fact, like if that's what you want to wear, dog,
controlling. Yeah,
in the real world, you can wear whatever you want.
yeah,
So yeah, I feel like it's conditioning.
yeah.
It's conditioning you for a system.
Yeah, that's what they said. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like movies like that, but we can go down a whole another rabbit hole with that. I'm gonna keep going before this shit get real wicked. But we will do a part two on conspiracy theories, and not even conspiracy theories, but just shit to open up your mind, man. Like, I hate that people are just waking up and just A B C D E F G. Like, bro, it's world within worlds going on right now. And the way to think of and the way to understand what I'm saying, world within worlds, while we are inside this house, it is an ant pile outside going crazy, making sure that the queen is fed, that the ant pile's built. It's bees outside working on their nest. Like, we are not superior. We are not as superior as we think. You know what I mean? Especially as a species, like. It's plants growing. Plants are alive. Everything is alive. Everything is on their own time. That's why we see in 2D. Like, nigga, we like when we swat a fly, we didn't know that fly is on his way. He's minding his motherfucking minute. He just trying to get some. He trying to figure out how to get out.
I heard a dude one time. He talking about I seen a snail on the ground. He said I picked it up and took it across the street. Time travel.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you know how long
like-
that snail might have took his whole life to
Yeah.
get across that street, but you just did it just like that.
Yeah, like-
he lived two lives.
like things are put in place, and like some of us are on the rabbit, or some of us are on the rat wheel, and we don't realize it. It's like you gotta really enjoy life. You gotta see some shit. You can't believe everything you see. A short story. Roswell. I hate Roswell, New Mexico. I fucking hate. Listen, me and my friend went on a great adventure where we rode around high and fucked up. Or maybe I was just high and fucked up. But we rode around Texas, and
Oh,
then
I
we
can drive sober.
and then we went to New Mexico, and then we went to Denver. And I'm one of those people who used to stay up when I was little and watch X-Files and watch UFO files, and Roswell, New fucking Mexico was supposed to be the spot where you can go and see some shit. Man, when we rolled into Roswell, it was like a fucking town that it was damn near making fun of UFOs. It was a UFO McDonald's, but it was Roswell. The fucking crash didn't even happen in Roswell.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
The
story.
crash happened 2 cities over from Roswell, two cities over at Big Bend National Park, nigga. It never happened at Roswell. They don't have a piece of evidence, a piece of foil, a piece of nothing. It's gemstone shops and it's people with neon banners. And I don't knock it, but that's what's keeping that city alive. A lie, a TV show.
That's crazy.
Roswell looks like fucking 6th Street, and then from there you in a whole nother city. Like it was no, and I was destroyed. I mean, I really thought, hey,
You got bamboozled.
yeah, like so before I leave this earth, I'm on a quest to see it for my motherfucking self. Like everybody say the Grand Canyon. I want to go to the Grand Canyon. I want to go and check this shit out because you cannot believe what you see. And I've also learned that when you watch stuff on TV and they focus in on that one thing about a place, then that's probably that place's like major attraction, and that might be the only thing that place has. Like, you know what I mean? Like they say, come to Austin, go to 6th Street. Is that all we have?
No.
Well, talk about more then. No, I'm just saying like that. I just noticed that the TV once again manipulates us to go spend money in a certain area of a city when you go visit a place, and we miss all the other cool shit chasing the shit that we saw on TV.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, Grand Canyon is where, in Arizona or something like that? Where's the Grand Canyon? New Mexico? I don't know. Fuck, where's the fucking Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever the wherever the Grand
It's not in
Canyon
Texas,
is.
I
I
mean,
mean, wherever the Grand Canyon
Still,
is,
I
I'm
think
sure
it's
it's more things to do in that city other than go to the fucking Grand Canyon.
every time I hear Grand Canyon, I think about that the handicapped wheelchair commercial where that lady was doing donuts on the Grand Canyon, talking about I'm going to the Grand Canyon. She was doing donuts out there in the front.
No.
Arizona.
You remember
Arizona.
that commercial?
High five, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm higher than
That's
motherfucker.
all I know about Grand Canyon is I seen an old lady doing donuts in a wheelchair, and she was happy as a motherfucker.
So now let's address the elephant in the room, Diddy.
Let me explain something to you motherfuckers out there. Once and again, I keep telling you, you cannot get bail on the feds. So if your man tells you that he got out on bail,
Your man
he is a
snitched.
fucking rat.
Rat.
My man Diddy
Ratatouille.
came to them with $50 million in asset. They said, sit your stupid ass down to Brooklyn.
Ooh, 50 million.
$50 million, they not trying to hear nothing. So once again, when you were little Pookie, little Mayonnaise, little Earl,
And Lil Jon.
and little Josh snitches on somebody, he comes home in 2 days. He
He a
said he got
snitch.
bail money.
He a snitch.
The feds do not give you bail, family. We are living in a lifetime of Sean Diddy Combs, who is a billionaire.
Oof.
And he went up there with $50 million.
So
So let me explain to you.
who do you think who do you think he pissed off that started talking to him?
It's not who he pissed off. You got to remember, he just started his indictment. As soon as one came out, one rolled, everything folded on him.
I mean, but
And if
who,
you know
who did
what-
he piss off first? Well, you think it was Jaguar, right? Do you think like who, like I mean, because Diddy is powerful. He could have got those people knocked off if
You
he
know what's
wanted
really
to.
crazy knocked off? Today, this week is 28 years that Tupac passed away.
And they about to get him on that Tupac murder.
Uh-huh.
Wild shit. What you think, Pete?
Man, I don't know nothing about it. I don't really follow the whole P Diddy scandal and
Pity.
all that. I don't know. Out of sight, out of mind for me, man.
Yeah, Diddy, I told my homegirl last night, I said, and I think I told nigga a couple times, like, growing up from New York, we knew Diddy was fucking them little boys back in the day, like, that
Oh.
shit ain't
I
nothing new.
seen some shit, bro. I seen
About
some
the
shit.
video?
If you remember in the Notorious B.I.G. video,
Yeah.
there was that one girl that
The
they was all
tranny?
trying to creep on, and she was peeing at a urinal, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trannies.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember seeing it. Like I remember
Take
seeing
that,
it back
take
then,
that.
but it didn't even make no sense
Right.
to me.
Right.
I was a little
I was
kid.
like, oh, look at this bitch. She
Yeah, I was like,
she
she's
done
in
lifted
the
her
men's
pee hole.
room.
In my
That's
head,
nasty.
in my head, I was like, damn, she lifted her pee hole and peed. That's pretty cool. I need to learn how to
Yeah,
do
Busta
that.
Rhymes was in there. He looked upset that the girl wouldn't holler at him and stuff.
Niggas
He was
just-
mad.
Yeah, I remember. She
So
bitch.
do you think that Biggie Smalls was gay, or do you think he just wanted the deal and he had to get down with the get down?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, nah.
What? Yeah, now what?
Nah, he wasn't gay.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out the rhyme
You
and
said
reason
what?
behind
Put some
that
respect
move.
on your man's.
Oh, my man.
Listen, I'm put. All we doing is stating facts. Your man's had 2 trannies and 1 punk on the main scene of his video.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild work.
So what disrespect did I do? All I'm doing is I just see it. I don't care. I'm just saying. Do you think Diddy did was? Do you think that? Fuck it. Do you think that was his boyfriend or what?
I don't know. That's
Could it have been casted on accident on some unknown?
Mm. They gave Busta Rhymes acknowledged that was a dude. He looked at the nigga and went,
yeah, that video was crazy.
like maybe we need to look at this video.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like there's definitely a story. I mean, whether it's justifiable or not, like there has to be a story. There's either a story or it happened by accident.
Yeah,
That's crazy work.
Yeah. So I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't part of it.
shout out to my fucking jewelers. We getting the DJ Sleepy piece made. They just text me. They about to start on it. So, P,
Yo.
did you hear about? Well, I don't know if y'all heard about this or if y'all noticed it because you were talking about inflation earlier.
Yeah.
McDonald's is about to raise their prices again. I want to bring something to y'all attention and see if you notice. A Big Mac at McDonald's at the end of year 2019 was $3.99. Today a Big Mac is $7.49.
Yeah.
A cheeseburger used to be $1. Now it's $3.15. A medium French fry used to be $1.79. Today it's $4.19.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A also increased their prices. A 8-piece filet and nuggets used to be $3.05. Now it's $5.99. But of all three of these places, McDonald's has the highest inflation with a price increase of over 201%, which was the McChicken that they went from $1.29 to $3.89.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
McDonald's is getting it in.
It's crazy how much that food costs these days. I mean, I know I sound old by saying it, but I remember back when they had 59-cent hamburgers, 69-cent cheeseburgers. Like you get the whole 2 cheeseburger meal for like $2.99.
Right? It's almost making me scared of Wendy's because Wendy's is the only one still holding on to the 4 for 4.
Yeah.
Nigga, what is y'all shit made out
Shit,
of?
they got that 4 for 4 is like a adult kids meal. You want that extra patty or some bacon or something, dog, they gonna hit you with the 6-piece box. Like that's where they get you. The 4 for 4 is very basic, but
They got a 5, and all something like that. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They make it, but then they make it very basic, but then they dangle that luxury in your face for $1 more. So it's like they know they're gonna get you for that $1.
bro, has anyone had a cookie from Wendy's? Because they
No,
be
dog.
trying to push the fucking
What is
cookie.
that 5 for 5,
Bro?
dog? For one, I don't even want 5 cookies. I just wanted 1. But
Bro.
2, y'all charging $1 a piece.
Bro, but it's the fact that I was there for breakfast. I went to get a chicken patty, and the breakfast chicken patty, extra butter. Gotta have extra butter, y'all. But listen, they were like, "Do you want a cookie?" And I was like, "What is up with y'all? I don't want a cookie. Has anyone tasted the fucking cookie?"
I'll bring you back one. I think I'm gonna get a salad from there for dinner.
Nah. I ain't never had one. I ain't never known anybody to have one.
I never know. No, I just something about that cookie ain't right.
Why do you think that?
Why do they keep pushing it on people? They push the
Part of
cookie.
promotion
It's
sale.
no, but I'm saying they've been pushing that cookie.
It's stickers on every window about them cookies.
Like
They
nobody
offering
buys
you,
them,
like,
bro.
I've
Yeah.
never seen anything about the cookies, honestly.
Bro, they ask you at every time we
Yeah.
go. The last thing they say, listen, you can be ordering a cup of coffee. They be like, "Would you like a cookie for 99 cents?"
Oh, they offer you for 99 cents? They trying to push 5 of them at a time. When I
Really?
Yeah, it's 5 for 5. Would you like the 5 for 5 cookies with your order? No.
But like you said, the price inflation.
Yeah.
You know where else is expensive, and I just think about it every time. Fucking Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah, Jack in the Box. You gonna spend a solid 20.
Jack
piece.
and Whataburger. Oh, what a
Whataburger's
is.
always been high.
Hey,
but
what is top tier? Do y'all like Whataburger? I love Whataburger.
I think if you go like Whataburger is good if it's not busy.
Yeah.
That's when you'll get the real top tier flavor, full like, all right, this is what it is. When you go in there at 4 in the morning, it's after the club let out, or 5 in the morning, like,
And they just rushing and the fries everywhere and the grease
and
is
it's
on the
not
ground.
even that they about to do shift change. So they, at least when they can say, "Well, about Whataburger, you can go there and get a milkshake. You're not gonna hit the machine is broken." They're like, "All right, what size
Hey,
you want?"
Whataburger don't play that. Whataburger capitalizes on you motherfuckers at McDonald's who say the machine is broke.
Yeah,
Listen, I worked at McDonald's. We all know what the machine broke is. When you work at McDonald's, you have to do your cleaning duties at a certain time. The ice cream machine is one of the hardest things to clean. One thing about McDonald's, I will say that when it's time to clean, it's time to fucking clean. They high glow everything. At McDonald's is probably the most dangerous floor you can ever step on. It probably more slippery than motherfucking Waffle House. But that ice cream machine is something you have to start at least 2 to 3 hours before close. If you close out and you cleaning that ice cream machine at close, you about to stay there extra good 45 to an hour, like hour and a half.
is it hard to clean?
Yeah, you got to take all that shit out. Like one thing I can say about McDonald's, that floor might get dirty during rush, but they are very they clean. They can't play that like McDonald's don't play that about their cleanliness. Now not Wendy's. Whataburger, I've worked there too before. Whataburger let that shit pile up. Niggas at Whataburger don't clean up at Whataburger. Whataburger will have the pies next to the fries with the grease, but it's not as dirty because they have so much high volume. They just gotta clean up after themselves. But McDonald's is very serious about they supposed to be serious about the inner part being clean, and they give the janitor job always to like somebody, like the people with mental issues. They always give. I thought they were helping out by doing that, but now that I think about it, having retarded Ronnie mop and clean the whole parking lot, it was fucked up. McDonald's.
Retarded, right?
If you ever go to any McDonald's, it's always either a extremely old person cleaning the parking lot or somebody with mental health issues in the lobby, cleaning the lobby in the toilet.
It's got to be some sort of business tax write-off.
Yeah, that EEO shit, the Equal Opportunity Employer.
Yeah. She.
Walk in any McDonald's and ask for the janitor, and you'll have your answer.
Retarded Ronnie.
Yeah. That's the one job that they can afford to give to somebody with Down syndrome. I'm just being for real.
What did you say? What position you had at McDonald's? You said
What?
Remember
When I worked at McDonald's?
Or when not? You said it was Popeyes. You didn't want to do the You just wanted to do the window.
Oh yeah, like I'm not that type of dyke.
Why is that?
When dykes work in fast food, they assume that, you want to be a man, you want to be on the grill. Girl, I'm not that type of girl. I'm a baby, put me in the window. I'm not a grill type baby. I went in the grill and did breakfast. I used to open at McDonald's and do breakfast. And bitch, them eggs popping and that grease popping on you, I'm not for it. And plus, when you work in the grill, you're greasy and your face breaks out.
Oof.
And you're gonna have that nasty ass do-rag on, and your forehead gonna be clear, but your face is gonna be full of bumps. I've been there. And a salute to the people who work at Popeyes. Popeyes, the person who batters the chicken, that's the hardest job at Popeyes.
So it's really battered.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, they back there covered in
What?
flour,
And
bro.
thank you, thank PJ.
Covered
Hey,
in flour.
PJ knows.
So
if
it's
you
not
kn-
frozen chicken?
no, if you know, you know. I worked at Popeyes for 3 weeks. They had me fucked up. I'm not battering
Yeah,
no
like it's the
chicken,
type of job you gotta change your clothes at the
Bro.
work spot before
Bro.
you hop in your car
And-
and, go
and
home.
when you work
dog.
at-
like
and
you finna get dirty, dog.
and y'all not utilizing. I'll tell Sleepy every day. I'm from Louisiana. Y'all are not utilizing the Popeyes butter properly. The butter is so sacred in New Orleans that the butter, when you work at a Popeyes in New Orleans, it has no ingredient label on it. It just says butter.
That's crazy.
That's how serious they are behind.
Shit, the golden chicken by my high school used to have a yellow squeeze bottle. It did have no label on it, but you knew that squeeze bottle was butter. And then,
Yeah.
you just squirt
You
that
just-
shit
like
all over.
like like
Yeah.
southern states, like they don't, butter is your butter ingredient. It makes or break the difference between a biscuit. You ever went to churches and tasted their biscuit, how they have that sweet glaze? That's the difference between that alone. The butter is the difference between certain restaurants. So butter is sacred to restaurants. They don't fucking give you the ingredients. They'll tell you how much fat and how many calories it is, but you're not getting no ingredients.
Yeah, butter.
Butter. Butter. Shout out to the butter moment we had. Pee Wee Longway got picked up by the feds. Is Bossman D-Lo still in the feds?
Yes, he is. Can't get bail. I keep trying to tell you that.
Oh, so if you in the feds, you in the feds.
Yeah.
Ain't no pick up the question and talk and
Nah.
you get let out. That you're done. Oh, I almost motherfucking forgot our last topic of the day. Shannon motherfucking Sharp.
Ah,
What y'all thought about that?
he been going through a lot. He just trying to prove his manhood that he ain't
A lady boy.
yeah.
I mean, he do wear his, man, listen, Shannon Sharp wears, and I like it. I love it. But he wears the most cutest top and bottom, same color with his purse. I think that is so cute, Shannon.
They talk about how his phone went live or it was an accident, but
Yeah, and he said, that's my Michelle.
that be Michelle.
That's my Michelle.
He was getting it in.
First of all, we missing the main issue about this whole Shannon Sharp shit. Who the fuck is Michelle? That's all I want to
The
know.
incident, they said they found her, but I don't know if it was her. but,
That's what I want to know.
but
That's
then
my
the girl
Michelle.
came out and said that's not her name, Michelle.
That's my Michelle. He might have still been talking to a tranny.
lady boy.
Michael.
That's my Michael. My Michelle.
Shannon Sharp, you a brave man.
The fact that nigga got so much power, he didn't get canceled for that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who survives a scandal like that? Either he's that fucking lame and nobody really gave a fuck for that. That shit blew over real quick. Like, this is probably the quickest scandal ever that blew over.
Yeah, 'cause Diddy's right in the feds right now. That's what's the
Oh,
biggest
so you
stuff.
saying Diddy is distracting all?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Yerd podcast. We had a great talk, man. I'm DJ Naka,
I'm DJ Sleepy.
and we had my boy.
Dude, PJ the bathroom man.
And this was one cool ass vibe today. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and we're gonna be back. Yeah.
Here.
We out. Thank you for listening too. And tell a motherfucking friend or something.